Jenny hasn't been keeping you up to date. We've got Trinity in the hospital. A little bit of an issue there with the cold. Just for observation, we think we'll get her back today. But meanwhile, Miss Arya and I have spent the night, and now we're going to head over to the hospital and have some time with them. Hopefully pick them up and take them home. Oh my goodness, what a weekend. It's just Saturday morning though.
Sweet girl. Where'd it go? I think you might have dropped one of your circles. You're getting pretty good at feeding yourself. Hopefully we don't have to admit you too. Goodness. Mmm. Did you get some bread? Yeah. Arya, you gotta cover your mouth, girlfriend. We're just waiting for Daddy from the lobby because Arya's not allowed upstairs. I know. She was really worried about Baby. Baby's gonna be just fine.
Guess where we are, Mommy? Oh, Arya's got her Happy Meal, and her apple juice, and her French fries. And she's happy, and she's looking at the play place going, I want to go to the play place. What do you think, Arya? She likes all the people, too. We'll see you soon.
I know. I want to go home, too. We're waiting on discharge papers. And she's not impressed. Yeah. Oh, but now you see yourself in there, don't you? Yeah. How about that? Oh, baby.
Well, we're here at the hospital, and we're waiting for Jenny and the baby to come out. Meanwhile, Arya is playing with the car. Hopefully she's not wrecking anything. She's got the keys. She's ready to start it. But this has been quite the harrowing adventure as I got sick. Well, actually, Arya got sick, then I got sick, then Trinity got sick. And Trinity, being a 3-month-old, cannot take decongestants. And this cold, for whatever reason, is a mucus beast. So she's been in the hospital overnight with Jenny. And they've been suctioning out the mucus from her brains there and otherwise. And so they're being released right now, so we're gonna pick her up. Crazy. Arya is so ready to drive the car right now. She's got the keys. She knows where the keys go. Yep, she's ready to go. Careful. Look at her. She's got a little stool here that she sits on. She likes that.
Arya. Hey, we're going home.
Did it. Yay! Hi, baby.
We finally busted out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Where's this baby? Oh, hi.
Well, that was a crazy 25 hours. 25 hours ago.
Was that it? Yeah, it was.
I was about, what time is it now? 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just before 3 o'clock yesterday where I noticed that the baby was not getting better. She's had a cold for a couple days, and
we've all had a cold for a couple days.
It's been. I started. Well, Arya. Arya started last Sunday.
Right.
When we went over to John and Nancy's.
That's
and we
right.
said, do you still want us to come? Because Arya has a snotty nose. No fever, clear. So we went over anyway. And Nancy, I personally apologize if any of you get sick. And then I came down with it Monday. you came down with it Tuesday,
Wednesday, yeah.
around the same time that Trinity did. Trinity came down with it Wednesday, and Friday afternoon was not getting better. We're not messing around with our 3-month-old.
And this is a mucusy cold. For some reason, it's just mucus as far as the
I'm sure y'all wanted to know that.
Yes.
It's just lovely.
But that's purposeful because
she's
Arya
3
and I can
months
take
old.
decongestants.
Trinity
can't.
Exactly. You can't take. You're not actually supposed to give them to 2-year-olds either.
No, don't tell anybody.
But yeah, so it was like 3 o'clock Friday afternoon. I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna call the nurse hotline here, just to see if we should bring her in before the weekend, right? And so Justin gets on your meeting at 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
And the nurse calls me back, and I was talking with her, and I just said, she's just really phlegmy, really mucusy. And she says, well, can you look at her rib cage? And I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, does she have these little, like, her ribs look like they suck in at the bottom? And I was like, oh my gosh, big time. And she's like, okay, put the phone up to her mouth and let me listen to her breathe. And so I did, and there's Trinity. So the nurse listens to Trinity breathe and wheeze, and it was just the saddest little thing. And she says, how far away do you live to Children's Hospital? And I was like, 25 minutes. And she's like, how close are you to the doctor's office? And I said, 10 minutes. And she's like, okay, I don't want you to be alarmed, but I need you to go now. Are you gonna drive by yourself? Or, I'm trying to think, should I call you an ambulance? And I'm like, holy crap. And I was like, my fiance's home, we can go together, it's okay. And so she's like, okay, one of you ride in the back, make sure she doesn't stop breathing. If she stops breathing, pull over immediately and call 911. So I go get Justin in the middle of his video meeting. I'm like, emergency, baby emergency, now. We have to go now. And so we go to the doctor's office, and we see the pediatrician. They get us in right away. They take her oxygen levels, and it keeps going in the 80s and like mid 80s. And basically they were like wanting to call us an ambulance to Children's, but we were like, we will get straight on the road and we'll go. And we get there immediately back. They suctioned all this gross snot out of her, which was lovely. And yeah, then they decided that her oxygen levels weren't high enough, and they put her on oxygen and kept us for 24 hours. And the rest of the story is really boring, except for the roommate situation, because not all hospital rooms are private. No, that was bad. That was really bad. So I haven't been home for over 25 hours?
Yes.
And so, look, Dad's been home with a toddler by himself, and Dad's been sick as well.
Yes.
So, I will let the dishes in the sink. No big deal. Whatever. I mean, I can be totally cool about that. But the fact that our toddler just now,
She picked up and was wielding this knife around, and I'm like, where'd you get that? I saw it on the counter, and I pushed it out of her reach. She has longer arms than I anticipated.
yeah, you gotta be more careful with that. I'm glad that you're sitting right next to her.
I'm sitting right next to her, and she's like, well, she's watching her iPad, twiddling her knife around. I'm like, what the?
It's a knife.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, it's
Meanwhile, Miss Trinity is
she's
just
being
doing
really
great.
cute. Yeah, she's great. After she threw up all over me, which is why I'm wearing a different shirt and why I was basically in a nursing bra before. Happens. Uh-oh. No hospital for you.
No. She can cough it up.
Or for you.
No hospital for me, please.
No more hospital.
No.
I can't handle it. We're watching some of our hospital videos back, trying to think about how we're going to put a video together about this.
Yes.
Because there was only so much we wanted to film in the hospital. There was only so much. We were panicking at first when this happened.
Right.
And one of the things that Justin kept saying is like, oh, we've all gotten sick except for you, Jenny.
She
one
got
of the
sick
first
too.
ones.
But she hides it so well. She doesn't moan and groan like I do, and it doesn't.
My voice completely changed
That's
for like
true.
2 days.
It did. As you pointed out poignantly, there is a study that shows that men have that sickness has a more dramatic effect upon men than it does women.
I just think it's because we give birth.
It's probably true.
We're
You're
made
tougher
of
than
tough
us.
stuff.
You are.
Yeah, but we're home now.
Yes.
There's little Trinity. She's passed out. Arya is in bed,
Yes.
and we've decided that Children's Hospital has a lot of great reviews. We've
Yeah.
heard a lot of good things,
Yeah.
a lot of accolades. We were not impressed by our experience.
Yeah, I think we got kind of stuck in the cattle call part of the hospital.
Just
there.
the double room with the rude family that I was with the entire time.
Yeah, I think if you go there for the double bypass. You know, I lost my ears surgery for whatever.
Chronic. I've had friends with chronically ill, terminally.
They do great for
Terminally
that.
ill children. Actually, it's really
But
a
your kid-
terrible place to be in. But they've had amazing, wonderful experiences with Children's Hospital.
Yeah. The 2 experiences we had there were very bad. So. Anyways.
What was the second experience? Oh, the one with Arya last summer.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
We got charged like $1,400 for giving us Tylenol.
a dose of Tylenol.
Yeah.
$1,400.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's with insurance.
Right.
With insurance.
Go figure.
Which maybe that's a problem with our insurance.
I think so. Anyways.
Anyway, I'm glad we're all home.
Yes. Love you.
I'm not gonna kiss you on the lips, but because I don't want you to reinfect me because apparently no one will notice.
No. And you need to shut off now because I'm going to snot up something here. This is going to be awful.